real quick, spoilers. Top 10. The fact of what happened in the very beginning of the episode with Daryl and Abraham and Sasha. Sasha and Daryl were about to get killed, y'all. They were about to get iced. This episode is No Way Out. This is the mid-season premiere. And I was like, what are they gonna do? But then, yo, all of a sudden, this dude had both of these guns locked and loaded at them. All of a sudden, boom! Everybody's dead. Daryl got that freaking RPG that Abraham had gotten. He killed old dude that took him. He got stabbed in the back. But he blew the mess out of them. I thought that was epic. That's how I knew this episode was going to be something special. But I tell you, the thing that really got me was when Jesse's son, Sam, and the other son, the things that they did, it was like, oh my gosh, in this situation, why? And it was crazy because Rick had to put himself in the situation of taking Judith and giving her to Gabriel and telling him to go to the church and put in this church. I was like, why? I was like, that's crazy. But bro, Jesse got iced, Sam got iced. And what makes matters worse is the other freaking brother points a gun at Rick again and instead is about to kill Carl. And I was like, yo, but Michonne, she stepped up, right? Killed him. But then all of a sudden you look at Carl's eye, he don't got no eye, bro. Like, it's just like in the comics. If you know the comics and the continuum, you know this is epic. The only thing they haven't done now at this point is allow Rick's arm off. That didn't happen in this episode. I was thinking it was going to happen. Close call that I'll talk about, and this is going to be real brief, is definitely Glenn. Glenn almost bit it tonight. This dude almost bit it twice for the love of his life. Like, Maggie was like, Glenn! I was like, girl, shoot or something. Get out the way so he can stop, doing that. Luckily, this man got 9 lives because Abraham and Sasha came to the rescue. That was such a pleasing moment. But what the most moment that set it off, I tell you, is when Rick took his son, dropped him off, and Michonne was freaking out. I really feel like Michonne really loves Rick, but I'll get into that on another day. Rick is so pissed. He goes out there with a hatchet, just starts going to town. He's that Rick from the prison that was like, oh, no, I'm going to take a field day on all of y'all. And what's crazy is that he inspires the freaking town, bro. The whole town goes to town. Everybody goes out there and gets buck, and they were like, we can get our town back. We can get our town back. And I was like, oh my gosh. In the ending, oh my gosh. Like, Daryl is so smart. Using the tanker that they had, I didn't know it was a fuel tanker. He put it all throughout the river, used the RPG, shot it off, blew it up, and then all the walkers gravitated towards it, and they were already doing work with the town. And like, you're just seeing the symbolism behind all these walkers going into the fire, and even like the wolf guy, like, surprisingly tries to save the medic. It's just a metamorphosis that technically Morgan was right, that nobody even thought about that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a really big key thing. But at the end, Carl does wake up, grabs his father's hand, and just what Rick's realization is that he was wrong. That he's grabbing back his humanity. I thought he was gonna come out of this episode so messed up that, like, he wasn't going to be anything what we remember of him, but he might actually start to become the Rick that we remember from the beginning. And I love that. This episode solidified this as one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead to date. 10 out of 10. I don't got nothing else to say. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Come and stay tuned for the spoiler discussion, baby. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Peace.